all other previous first-time constituents. The closest is Alhaji Aliu Mahama, who was vice president, running mate and vice president, and he would have had it for 7 years, from 2000 to 2007, when he contested to lead the MPP and didn't get the opportunity. So people are forgetting all these levels, these many years of exposure as flag bearer and vice president. And that counts a lot. So why would...
You think that is part of what worked for him?
Of course, it worked for him, but it also exposed him as a weak person.
I see.
In both ways. It worked both ways. His exposure, therefore familiarity. There are people who will go for him because he's been there. They feel like, oh, he's there. He's the heir apparent and what have you for the long period that he's been there. Coupled with the system backing him and wanting him to emerge. And so everything was done. And that was why, if you observe, during the first round of the superdelegate elections, when there were 10 candidates, all the 9, everybody had cause to complain about the influence of the system in favor of what? One person. And that informed their decision at the NEC to have the superdelegates conference organized at the regional levels instead of bringing all of them together, or even at least zoning, maybe putting up 2 zones, the northern zone and maybe the southern zone, so that persons could mix and not feel threatened in order to vote in a particular way. They refused. Subsequently, we saw what happened. It led to resignation of persons like Alan Kojo Tremantin from the party. Now he forming his own movement for change or what have you. Others equally complained. When it came down to the 4, the 3 of the 4, all of them kept complaining, including Dr. Efiye Akoto, Adainimo, and Kennedy Akumpreko Ajepon. All of them kept complaining.
Even before that, Boache Gajako
had also complained and decided that he wasn't going to even take part in the runoff elections to determine who enters as the fifth person. And so clearly, everybody realizes that the system was working for him. So that worked to his advantage. But at the same time also, majority of the people knew that Bawumia was empty.
Empty?
Empty.
How so? And you're referring to the person, by the way, that Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the current president, has called the repository of economic knowledge. I remember quoting him in Tree, Bawumia yede ewiase nina nyansa ahye ne tim.
Thank you. Yede
how can you refer to someone like that as empty?
Yede wiase nina nyansa ahye ne tim. Nanso yede no kotena ho no ade a na o se enye no ne output no worse than nia na o kasa se enye.